Hello guys! Hello everyone! Good morning to all of you. Welcome to one more class in SEDA College Online. And I'm teacher Camila and this is the beginner level. So be very welcome and let's start one new class, one new day of learning. Alright? So you know me by now. I like to give you a few seconds to get organized before we start our live class. Get yourself pen, paper, and make sure you can hear me well. Alright? Cool. So, yesterday, did you watch yesterday's class? Yes? Did you participate in our class yesterday? We talked about the verbs like, love, and hate. And the verbs after that use the ing form. So I like playing football. I love cooking pasta. I hate flying. So with these three verbs, after them, the next verb comes in the ing form. Yes? And today we're going to continue talking about the ing form. So I have a question to you. What are you doing during the quarantine? So we have to stay at home. We are in a quarantine, and what I want to know, what are you doing every day? So I try to guess what most of the students must be doing. Okay, so let's see if you're doing one of these things. So some people are sleeping. So I'm sleeping. Are you sleeping a lot during the quarantine? Or I'm reading. Are you reading? Are you using your time to read more? Maybe to try and read something in English? Yeah? So I'm reading. Or I am watching TV. Or maybe watch lots of Netflix. Yeah? I'm watching TV, watching movies. I'm listening to music. Yes? So maybe you're listening to music at home. I am exercising. Yes, so lots of people are exercising at home, doing some yoga or doing some stretching. So are you exercising at home? Or I am eating a lot. Also, I have been seeing many people cooking new recipes to enjoy during the quarantine. So who are you in these options? What are you doing? So, can you listen and repeat with me? Let's repeat these actions, okay? Say, I am sleeping. I am reading. I am watching TV. I'm listening to music. I am exercising. I am eating. Yeah? So, let's see. What about they? What about them? What are they doing? So, let's look at this girl first. Yeah? So, what is she doing? What is she doing? She is driving. Yeah? Now, let's see the second one. What is he doing? What is he doing? He is closing the door. And what about them? What are they doing? They are cleaning the house. So let's take a look at these three examples. What do they have in common? So all of these sentences, they have something in common. These yellow parts, yes? So we have here is, are, and are. So this is the verb to be. So that's one thing in common, yes? All of the sentences have the verb to be. And also we have doing, driving, doing, closing, cleaning. So all of the verbs are in ing form. Is that a coincidence? No. So when we use the verb to be and the ing together, we talk about things that are happening at the moment, things that are happening right now. So I am speaking, you are listening, we are studying. So we are talking about things that are happening right now. And this is called present continuous, okay? So this is the present continuous. When we use the verb to be, we use the verb with ing, and we put them together to talk about something happening at the moment. All right? Let's talk about it. So the present continuous sentence starts with a subject. So we have studied subject together, yeah? So you know what is a subject pronoun. Subject, I, you, he, she, it, you, we, or they. So it starts with a subject, then verb to be. Verb to be can be am, is, or are. And then whatever verb with ing. So let's see some examples. Subject, I. So what's the verb to be for I? I am studying. So verb study plus ing. One more example. She. What's the verb to be for she? She is working. So the verb work with ing. They. What's the verb to be for they? They are cooking. So verb cook with ing. Okay? Very simple, very basic. Now listen and repeat with me. I am studying. She is working. They are cooking. Well done. So let's talk about the present continuous. So present continuous, we have the affirmative and the negative form. So we said that the affirmative is subject, verb to be, ing. Yes? So let's see. I am, so the verb to be, driving now. What if I want to put this sentence in the negative? How do I do it? I am not driving now. Simple like that. You're going to add not after the verb to be. I am not driving now. Second, you are playing basketball now. Or you aren't playing basketball now. So remember that aren't is the same as are not put together. Is the contracted form of are not. So we say aren't. Aren't. Okay? Next. He is studying now. Or he isn't studying now. So isn't. Again, is not together. Isn't. Contracted form. Okay? So he isn't studying now. She is cooking. She isn't cooking. It is raining. It isn't raining. We are reading. We aren't reading. You are listening to the teacher. You aren't listening to the teacher. And they are having lunch now. They aren't having lunch now. All right? Very simple. So affirmative verb to be, and then negative verb to be plus not or the contracted form. Okay? Let's practice. Let's listen and repeat with me. Let's go. Say, I am driving now. I'm not driving now. You are playing basketball now. You aren't playing basketball now. He is studying now. He isn't studying now. She is cooking. She isn't cooking. It is raining. It isn't raining. We are reading. We aren't reading. You're listening to the teacher. You aren't listening to the teacher. They are having lunch now. They aren't having lunch now. Alright? So affirmative and negative, all good. Yes? Let's check the question form now. When we make questions with the present continuous, very simple as we know, the verb be goes to the beginning of the sentence. So look, first we have, so the affirmative was subject, verb be, ing. Yes, this is for affirmative or negative. For question form, we have first the verb be, then the subject, and then the ing. Alright? So example, are you studying? So possible answers, yes I am, no I'm not. Is she cooking now? Yes she is, no she isn't. Are they having lunch? Yes they are, no they aren't. So the structure is the same, but the difference that the verb to be goes to the beginning of the sentence, okay? Now, do you remember our class about the question words? Yeah, that we talked about. What, where, when, why, how. So these question words, they are always the first thing in a sentence. So if you're asking a question using the present continuous, but you need to use a question word, it goes before the verb to be. Alright? So example, what are you doing? I'm listening to music. Where is he going? He's going to the supermarket. So this is important, guys. Pay attention to the word order. When you ask a question, the verb to be goes to the beginning of the sentence. And if you have a question word, the question word goes before the verb be. Easy peasy. Simple. Now, yesterday, when we talked together about the ing form after like, love, and hate, we also talked about the spelling rules. So when you add ing to a verb, you need to add, sometimes you need to pay attention to what happens to the spelling. So let's review what we talked about yesterday, the spelling rules. For example, cook. So cook finishes in K, which is a consonant. So I just say I like cooking. You just add ing. Yeah? If it's finished in Y, I hate flying. Same thing. We just add ing. Now, cycle. Cycle finishes in E. E. We love cycling. So what happened here? We cross out the E, we remove the E, and then we add ing. So cycling, no E. Okay? And swim. Swim. He likes swimming. What happened here? M. So when we have a verb finished in CVC, which is consonant, vowel, consonant, we double the consonant plus ing. What, teacher? Look, here we have the verb swim. Yes, swim. W is a consonant. I is a vowel. And M is a consonant. So now we have CVC. Excuse me. So what happens when we have a CVC verb? We double the last consonant. So the last consonant is M. We double it. We put one more M and then ing. Yes? But it's important to remember that we don't do that with X and W. So if the verb is finished in X or finished with W, we don't double the consonant, even if it's a CVC, okay? So for example, box. Box is CVC, but we don't double. We say boxing, not boxing. Double X is incorrect. The same as snow. Snow is finished in W. It's CVC, but we write snowing. We don't add double W. So if it's finished in X or W, no double. Alright? Now, let's see if you understood everything and let's practice. So look at the picture. Yes, there is a picture there to help you. And complete the sentences using the verbs in the present continuous. And pay attention to the spelling too, okay? So I'm gonna give you 1 minute. Write down your answers and we're gonna check them on the next slide. So write down your answers. Few more seconds. Write down your answers and we're gonna check them. Okay, you ready to check? Yeah? So let's see. She's having a shower now. So important here. Have is finished in E. So have is finished in E. So what happens is we remove the E and then we add ing. Alright? So having, no E. He can't talk. He is driving. Same thing with drive. So drive is finished in E. So we remove the E and we add ing. Okay? They are studying now. So it's finished in W, so we just add ing. We are swimming in the beach. So swim is CVC. So what happens is double M. Okay? And the last one, he is playing basketball. So play is finished in Y, we just add ing. Cool? Listen and repeat with me. Let's go. She's having a shower now. 2. He can't talk. He's driving now. They are studying now. 4. We are swimming in the beach. 5. He's playing basketball. Alright, cool. Let's practice a little bit more. Write sentences in the present continuous. So you have a verb here in brackets. I want you to put it in the present continuous. So remember, you need to add the verb to be and the verb with ing. Okay? And complete all of them. So So I'm gonna give you 2 more minutes. Write down your answers and we're gonna check them on the next slide. So write down your answers. We're gonna check them on this next slide, okay? Few more seconds before we start correction. Okay, are you ready to check? Let's see. I am going to the park now. Do you want to come with me? Yes, so if it's I am going. Great idea. I am not, so it's negative. I am not working today. 2. Peter, so Peter is the same as he, so we use the verb is. So he isn't watching TV now. He is playing video game. 3. What are you doing? Question words, verb to be ing. I am studying for my English test. 4. Is Mary cleaning the house? So question form, verb to be first, then Mary, and then cleaning ing. No, she isn't. Negative. She isn't. She is reading. 5. Are you having a good time in Paris? Yes, we are. We are eating lots of delicious food. Very good. Did you get them correct? Yes? Did you get some of them right? Good. So we have one more thing to do today together. We're gonna do so we did some grammar and now we're gonna do some vocabulary, all right? So vocabulary about traveling. Oh, I love traveling. I love traveling. So we're gonna learn some verb phrases that are very useful when you travel, okay? So the first thing you do when you travel is leave the house. So you are in your house and you leave the house. Then you have to carry your suitcase. Carry a suitcase. Wait for a flight. If you go to the airport, you have to be there 2 or 3 hours before your flight. So you wait for your flight. Yes? Then you arrive at a hotel. You arrive, you get there. You enter the hotel and you go to the reception to do the check-in and so on. You can get a taxi. So if you're going to the airport or if you're going from the airport to the hotel, you can get a taxi. And then you relax and you stay in a hotel. Stay in a hotel. So when you travel, you can stay in a Airbnb, you can stay in a friend's house, or you can stay in a hotel. Okay? So let's listen and repeat to practice these verb phrases and write them down, because if you travel, these are important phrases to use. Okay? So let's repeat. Say, leave the house. Carry a suitcase. Wait for a flight. Arrive at a hotel. Get a taxi. Stay in a hotel. Good job! Let's see a little bit more useful phrases. Phone home. So if you are a student and you're here in Ireland, you need to phone home a lot, yes? But whenever you travel, when you go to another city or you go to another country, you need to call your home and say, hi mom, hi dad, I'm fine, I'm good, I'm okay, I'm having lots of fun. Yeah, so you phone home. Before traveling is the boring part. You need to pack a suitcase. So put all of your clothes, your shoes, everything you need for your trip. So you pack a suitcase. When you go abroad or when you go to a new city, you always want to buy presents for your family and friends. Yes, small souvenirs. So you buy presents. If you travel to a cold country, you need to wear a coat. Wear a coat. Before all of that, the first thing you have to do is book a ticket. So you go on the company and you book a flight, to book a ticket. Yes? And the last one, rent a car. So if you do want to use the public transport, you can rent a car. All right? So you're not buying the car. You're just renting it. You're just paying money to use it for a few days or for one day. Okay? So again, let's listen and repeat with me. Phone home. Pack a suitcase. Buy presents. Wear a coat. Book a ticket. Rent a car. Well done, everyone. Well done. So these verb phrases, they're very useful and they're very important when you travel. So write them down and practice them over and over. You can download all of these slides after the class. So if you want to download them and print them to study, do it. Okay? So that's it for today. Thank you so much for coming. And if you didn't leave a comment yesterday, leave it today. Tell me, what do you like doing on your free time? Or what are you doing in your free time? Okay? And try to use the ing form to give me the answer. So I am studying a lot, I am exercising at home, or I'm cooking lots of delicious food. Okay? Thank you very much, guys. Have a lovely day, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye!